Particularly say that I grew up from a specific place. I definitely have had a lot of time in boarding school. I would say that I have grown up with my parents, and they are both amazing people, and my siblings, yeah, generally my family is interesting. I could divide into four. The first trip that I had was around my people, so I grew my hair from when I was a baby to around people. I cut it just because of maintenance generally. I didn't grow my hair for the whole of my P5, P6, P7. I grew it again in my P7 back, and by then I treated it because I quickly found out that I couldn't take care of it. So I treated it. After treating it, I had to cut it again before entering my S1 school because they could only allow people with natural hair to keep their hair. So I had to cut it. I grew it again from my S1 to my S2, and I cut it in my S3 because of a punishment. So in around after my S2 and S3, S4, I cut again in my S4 vacation. And because the S4 school that I had gone to didn't allow hair, and I grew my hair from campus until. Definitely for me, being natural was not such a traumatizing experience. I had some past experiences with being natural, but it's being different for me. Around the time when I decided to go natural, my mom had a friend. She's called Miss Lynette. I don't know if she's watching this, but she really helped me a lot in my natural hair journey. She had these products that she was making, and the fact that my mom purchased all of them at once and brought them home at once, and I began using them all of them at once, it was definitely a game changer for me. And I remember talking to myself and saying, oh my god, this is way easier, and people need to know this. People need to know that you don't have to cry to keep your natural hair. You don't have to comb every day. It doesn't have to be so hectic and things like that. And for me, because of that easiness, it was so easy for me to decide, you know what, I am now a natural girl. I'm just not doing braids no more. Yeah, that was my experience. I wouldn't say it's one thing. There are quite a number of things that made me go natural, but one of the factors was my hair texture. My hair is really the thick type, so the heat that the braids and the protective styles brought was just not pleasing to me, so I decided to go natural. The other thing was money and expenses. My hair has a very fast growth rate, and it just kept growing out every single time. It grew out faster than all the other people, so I figured I would just keep it and stop trying to put it in this weird box. Definitely when I was in school, there were different goals and different things that I wanted for my natural hair. When I was in school, I wanted length over health, and right now health, length is not something that's very important to me. It is generally health of my hair. There were a lot of stereotypes that I had when I was in my natural hair journey at school, things like water, and at school I only had shampoo and oil and hair oil. There was nothing else that I was using for my hair. It was way harder than it is now. Right now I have knowledge, I have the products, I have the experience with the hair. Yeah, I feel like I'm heading towards the better side of things. Also, speaking about that, when I was in school, there was like this collective growth of natural hair because there were so many people who were natural by then, and so growing it with these other girls was really encouraging, which I don't have right now. Yeah, but basically because of the knowledge, I guess I can find other ways to work through that instead of the hard, steps that we were taking when we were in school. Melanitis Sister started as a sisterhood. Like the name says, it is a way of encouraging other natural girls that it's okay, that you are not in this alone. And for me, it has been a tremendous change that even as giving out this information, I'm also learning myself. Yeah. There's also this ambiguousness that natural hair has. People don't exactly know how to take care of it, so many people simply avoid it, right? So Melody Sisters gives this information so that you can, make an informed decision of, no, I will not go natural, but when you know the options that you have, we literally give you options for your hair. Also, we provide this sisterhood and this community of sharing that, when I am finding this hard, I will do this. When I'm finding this hard, I will do this. Yeah, that's why we started Melanitis Sisters. For Melanitis Sisters, I would say that we are big on information and we are big on telling people how they can do it themselves. Yeah, we do not. I don't think that natural hair is like a very expensive thing. It's a knowledge game, right? If you know what you're doing, you can do it well and you can do it good. It also takes some technical practice. Obviously, braiding your hair might take you a bit longer than someone who has done it for a long time, but there is definitely a knowledge gap that we are bridging that I don't think other brands are, addressing, because there's just a very huge stereotype about natural hair, especially in Uganda. People think that when you have natural hair, you're just broke to be able to do your hair or to braid it or to put it in any other style. But actually, that's not true. People take care of their hair. People have their natural hair, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I feel like that's what Melody Sister is doing differently that other brands are not doing. I believe my greatest achievement as a brand in general is I love it when someone says that I love your hair. The first thing that comes to their head when they see a girl with natural hair is not she doesn't have money, she can't afford the braids and the styles, but the first thing for them to think about is, wow, I want to have that hair and I want to go natural. I want my hair to look like that. I feel like that's a very big achievement. It seems small, but the shift in the mentality about our natural hair can play a very huge role, because we have another generation coming up, and if these people have the same attitude that we have of natural hair, and if that attitude has been changed to a positive one, then I feel like we are going to a better side in life. We are appreciating ourselves more. We are learning to take care of what God has given us more. Yeah, I feel like that's a very, very big achievement. Yeah. That's an interesting question. Well, in the next 5 years, obviously, we are planning to start making some products for you people. Yeah, that's already in the pipeline. But apart from that, we want to do a revolutionary change in the mindsets of Ugandans about their natural hair. I believe that our country is one of the biggest customers of, the artificial hair and things like that. And I feel like that can change. I feel like very many people are stuck in the loop of plating after plating when they don't necessarily have to be. Plating is not bad, but it should be an option. It shouldn't be a need. And in the next 5 years, I see us, turning people's minds towards that, and them knowing that it's okay, I can keep my hair, and no one is going to say nothing about it. Yeah. Natural hair has definitely helped me with a lot of things, but one of them being saving a lot of money. I guess my expenses monthly before, when I was plating and when I'm natural now, have been cut by halfway. Also, natural hair has helped me to plan ahead, because I have to plan wash days, I have to plan some styles and things like that, and it has definitely helped me keep things in order. Also, it has helped me appreciate myself more and improve on my self-esteem. Obviously, there are other parts of my life that has come from, but natural hair is definitely playing a big role, because now people appreciate me for me. I'm not saying people who have braids and are not being themselves, but it's just that the confidence that natural hair gives you is not compared to the confidence that you would have when you have a wig or when you have braids. Yeah, also, it has, made me appreciate God more, because this Bible verse that says that you're beautifully and wonderfully made. The texture of hair, the different versatilities that it has, the different ways that you can style it, that you can change it, that you can blow dry it, that you can do this and do this to it. I think that it's one of the things that God carefully made, as the Bible says that He knows the number of hairs in your head. Yeah. And that's something huge to me. I'm definitely not to appreciate God more because of my natural hair. It also has been a form of expression for me, because I express when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when things are not going so right. There is that vulnerability that natural hair carries that your braids or your wigs may not carry. It definitely depicts the mood. When someone sees my lazy hairstyle, they know I'm lazy that day. And when someone sees my more uptight, taken time hairstyle, it's also a different feel. My go-to style is definitely a simple puff. That's when I am feeling lazy and not up to anything. But I definitely style my hair according to my mood and how I feel like on a specific day. Yeah. I would say to other naturals that it's okay. You're not alone in this. We are with you. We have solutions to the problems that you're facing. Natural hair is not such a big thing. There are bigger problems in life, and we can solve natural hair for you, and then you can solve the other issues that you have to solve. Also, you might be sitting there and wondering, this is not for me. I will never go natural. I don't want to have my natural hair out. But this information may not be for you, but it could be for a sister, it could be for a young sister, it could be for a mom, a grandmom, anyone that could use this information. So you can share it to them. You can tell them to come and watch this video, to follow our channel, and to know this information. Also, you can try it out. You don't have to go completely natural, like make this drastic change at once, but you can definitely start small. You can go natural for a week and then increase the time as you go on, and generally make an informative no, or make an informed no, an uninformed yes to natural hair. Don't just say I don't want it and that's it. Yeah, you have to know. Yeah, make the research and know. For having me, thank you so much for staying this far into the video. Yeah, may God bless you, and bye.